In an exciting week ahead for the young and the restless, emotions will run high and relationships will be severely tested. Be prepared for a series of unpredictable and dramatic events that will make fans anxiously watch each development. Devon Hamilton, a main character of the show, is facing important decisions in both his personal and professional life. He decided to seek advice from Victor Newman, a successful business figure and trusted advisor. Devon's move raises the question of whether he needs advice on a personal or professional matter. It's possible that Devon is considering proposing to Abby and wants Victor's advice not only on this decision but also on how to seduce Abby on their big day. However, it cannot be ruled out that he turns to Victor to discuss the Chancellor Winters split, a decision that could change the map of business power in Genoa City. Devon Hamilton is facing big decisions that could change his life. He decided to go to Victor Newman, a prestigious and influential figure in the city, for advice. This move shows Devon's seriousness in shaping his future, not only in his career but also in his personal life. Devon may be considering a big move in his relationship with Abby. He thinks about proposing to her, an act that not only shows deep love but also requires careful and detailed preparation. Devon seeks advice from Victor not only on how to organize the ideal wedding, but also on how a relationship can withstand the tests of time and become stronger. At the same time, Devon is also considering a major career decision related to the Chancellor Winters split. This is a move that could have major consequences for his career and for the company, requiring careful consideration and smart strategy. Devon needs trustworthy advice from someone as experienced as Victor to ensure that everything goes smoothly and successfully. Meanwhile, Summer Newman is facing a complicated love situation. She was unhappy with Kyle Abbott's plans for a trip to Paris, especially when she learned that Harrison Abbott along with Claire Grace and Audra Charles were also going. This causes Summer to play a tough emotional game, showing her disapproval and determination to stop this plan. Tensions between Summer and Kyle escalate as she tries to convince him that taking Harrison out of town and also the presence of Claire and Audra is unacceptable. Viewers will have to watch to see if Summer is successful in changing Kyle's mind. Tracy and Alan Laurent are dreaming of beautiful love in Paris. Tracy Abbott and Alan Laurent are enjoying a sweet time in Paris. Their love is blossoming, and things seem to be approaching a major turning point. The question is whether they are willing to move forward with a longer-term commitment. Will they decide to live together or even get married? And Tracy, will she decide to stay in Paris long-term to build a new life with Alan? These questions will be answered in the upcoming episodes, as their relationship continues to develop against the romantic backdrop of the City of Love. These stories are just part of the complicated developments on the young and the restless this week. From business advice to troubles in personal relationships, the show promises to bring many emotions and surprises to the audience. The decisions of the characters will not only affect their lives but can also change the landscape of an entire town. Summer Newman and Kyle Abbott, love and rivalry. Meanwhile, Summer Newman is facing challenges in her love life with Kyle Abbott. Her displeasure over Kyle's plan to take Harrison out of town in the presence of Claire Grace and Audra Charles boils Summer's emotions. She is determined to stop this not only out of personal feelings but also for Harrison's sake. Summer plays hardball with Kyle, showing determination and not accepting any compromise. Not only does this complicate their relationship, but it also demonstrates her resilience and willingness to stand up for what she believes is right. This tension could lead to a serious confrontation between Summer and Kyle, requiring them to reconsider what they really want from this relationship. Victoria Newman is facing an important decision, whether to return to the family business. With the Newman family background rife with power struggles and constant intrigue, Victoria must consider whether this step back is truly worth it. Her return could not only strengthen Newman Enterprises, but could also put her at the center of new plots and conflicts. Victor Newman and his deal with Chancellor Industries. Meanwhile, Victor Newman, never one to back down from a challenge, is continuing his efforts to seal a major deal with Chancellor Industries. This agreement not only strengthens Newman Enterprises' position in the industry but also marks an important strategic step forward. However, the negotiations promise not to be smooth, with unpredictable risks and competition. Kyle, Summer, and Claire's romantic and legal trap. Kyle Abbott finds himself in the middle of an emotional and legal conflict as he tries to take his son, Harrison, and Claire to Paris to get away from Summer Newman, who tries to stop them at all costs. Summer, unwilling to let Kyle take Harrison away so easily, sought a legal way to stop it. She went to Kyle and Claire with an approved order from a judge, but doubts remained whether the document was created legally. Kyle must face the reality that his every attempt to leave could be blocked, and his relationship with Summer only becomes more strained. All because Summer is selfish and revengeful. "Yes, you two can play that game," Kyle said angrily. While all eyes are on Kyle and Summer's conflict, another love story is quietly developing. Devon proposed to Abby Newman, and she accepted. However, Abby admitted to her mother via video chat that she felt worried about the future. She's afraid that this marriage will change things between her and Devon, and not in a positive way. Meanwhile, Victor witnessed the event and decided to support them by ordering some champagne to celebrate. Victor's support could be what Abby needs to overcome her fears and look forward with hope and optimism. Fans can expect a series of dramatic and emotional events. From revealed secrets to life-changing decisions, the upcoming events promise to keep viewers on an emotional and surprising ride. The struggle of Sharon Newman, one of Genoa City's oldest and most complex characters, is going through a mental health crisis. After changing her bipolar disorder medication, Sharon discovered that the new dosage was ineffective and actually made her condition worse. The hallucinations of Cassie and Nick make Sharon even more confused and disoriented, to the point where she begins to drift off and forget her daily tasks. Nick and Mariah's concerns were well-founded when Sharon began hiding the severity of her symptoms. Another psychotic episode may be approaching, and this threatens not only Sharon's health but also the safety of those around her. Claire and Kyle are facing a big challenge when Kyle decides to invite Claire to join him and Harris and Abbott in Paris. Although Claire initially declines this invitation, she changes her mind and accepts to come along. However, Summer Newman is not happy with this plan and tries to use legal means to stop Kyle from taking Harrison out of the country. Summer came to Kyle and Claire with an approved order from another judge, a move that made many question the authenticity of the legal document she brought. Whether Claire actually goes to Paris or not, she will still face the temptation of being with Kyle in the romantic setting of the City of Love. Devon proposed to Abby Newman and she said yes. However, during a video chat with her mother, Abby expressed concern that this marriage could change her relationship with Devon, and not in a positive way. Abby fears that these changes may cause disruption in her life, a fear that is not unfounded. Lucy is feeling abandoned and lonely when she is not invited to the pool party with Faith and her friends. She did not tell her father about what happened and may engage in risky activities to attract attention. If Lucy decides to get drunk and do something reckless, the consequences could be dire, especially since Sharon is also distracted. These dramatic stories create a tense and surprising plot line on The Young and the Restless, as the characters face major challenges in their personal lives and relationships. Viewers can expect a week filled with emotions, conflicts, and decisions that could change their lives forever. Tracy Abbott and Alan Laurent are experiencing sweet moments of love in Paris, a romantic setting that is the dream of many couples. As their love is blossoming, they begin to think about their future together. Questions about whether they should live together, get married, or even whether Tracy should move to Paris permanently, are the thoughts that fill their minds. Each choice brings its own possibilities and challenges. If they decide to move forward with a long-term commitment, they will face challenges such as integrating into a new culture, managing long-distance relationships with family and friends, and adjusting their daily lives to fit each other. However, the love and support they have for each other can help them overcome these challenges and build a happy future together. Subscribe to Yonder channel to update the latest news on our channel.